Do you know you are a very lousy singer, but still you try, despite knowing the fact that you are a lousy singer? I approve you.
No, I'm not a lousy singer.
You are.
No,
Yes, you are. Well, you
you're
cannot.
the only one.
You cannot negate that.
No, you're the only one having such an opinion. So, somebody whom my brother and very close to me says something which is very personal and of such different nature, then I assume that it's just in some good jest that you're saying this. I know because I've been complimented for my singing. But
Well, I was not
exactly the
making a
other way.
compliment. I was stating a fact. And the fact is, you are a lousy singer.
Fine then. If you know my qualities for a fact, then it already speaks volumes about you.
Is knowing a fact. Let's
No,
be philosophical.
no, knowing is not fact.
How would you deny that?
I deny
How can you
that.
prove me wrong?
No, I'll. So, see, this is not the point of proving you wrong. Knowing is a state of mind where you're aware or where you're conscious of something existing or something or of the fact that something might or may exist. Okay. But the same has not been proven beyond reasonable doubt. That whatever exists in a specific, in a very particular manner, has very particular qualities, and can be proven according to certain principles of logic. So, knowing can still contain all these things, but fact is a very small part of it, which becomes a point beyond reasonable doubt only. Rather, I would say, the idea of something being known and becoming a fact requires a lot more distillation because we know about a lot of things, but we do not know about a lot of things for a fact or as a fact because we do not possess the means and intelligence relevant enough to prove them or corroborate them beyond reasonable doubt.
So, what do you prefer? Reason or logic? Or are they same? Can you elaborate on
No, no,
that?
reason is the individuation of a branch called logic. Logic is a very huge branch based on which people argue. And this idea of being argumentative or arguing for something takes place when we have, let's say, differing opinions and we have our own ways of proving it by certain facts that we think may or may not be true.
So, what do you think
But
about me?
but when it
Am I a logical person?
listen to me first, without breaking my attention. First, let me complete my point. But when it comes to the construct of logic is the fundamental path through which you achieve that. Reason is the individual force which is supplemented by the institution of logic because logic itself is a discipline. Logic is a collection of ideas, a collection of techniques, or we may say that a collection of philosophies, or of constructs, or of epistemological or teleological ideas, based on which we may prove or disprove something. And the particular emphasis of arguments that we give to do so is the reason behind it, which is subjective.
So, what do you think about me? Am I a logical person or am I an emotional person?
And I would like to rephrase the question because in the context of our discussion,
No,
I would rather
what
put
do you
it
think
in
of my
I would
personality?
rather put it in this way: whether you are a reasonable person or a logical person. Now, I would say that in some parts, or let me rephrase it. Every human being is partly reasonable and partly logical, and the otherwise.
Then
But but Something that supplements all these things is the emotional sentimental side of your existence. Because while reason and logic has to do with the agency of creating arguments which are which are having sound basis or which are well thought of, emotion might turn out to be chaotic, it might turn out to be highly irregular, it might turn out to be arbitrary, but it is still the most important part of our existence because the fundamental thrusts of our nature is primordially, fundamentally sentimental, emotional.
So, do you think emotions and logic should be segregated? They shouldn't be combined
Most people
because,
most people understand this, and
in terms of philosophy, what do you think? What is your view?
in terms of philosophy, it is already segregated, and there is no point of us discussing it. The whole idea of philosophy is